This is from MICTUNING. This is a 12 gang or 12 switch upfitter switches. This is a control panel for all the lights and accessories you may want to add to your Bronco. Now, if your Bronco didn't come with upfitter switches, not a problem. The switch housing goes right inside your vehicle, and then also has the fuse block and the main part of it that goes under your hood that controls all of your lights. Now, everything you need is basically in this box. So let's show you what's inside here. So here's everything that comes in your box from MICTUNING. You've got your user's manual. Obviously you've got the stickers. We've also got your switch covers. So depending on what you're using your switch for, you've got that. And they have different modes, which we'll get to later. You've also got a USB to USB-C connector. Your wiring from the head unit to the module itself. Also got some more wiring. You have a cradle down here with a USB connector, an additive fuse. We've got some zip ties. This is basically the brains of the whole thing. This is what you'll take all your wires to for the MICTUNING kit, which will then have that wire that comes up to the cradle for the switches to be able to control them. You have a nice looking heavy duty fuse kit here. They also include a screwdriver, which is awesome. Other thing you have is an antenna, which is right here. Now, we'll get to that later, but there's a really cool feature from this switch kit that they have that I think a lot of people will really kind of enjoy. And then you have your hardware, your bolts, Allen wrench, nuts, bracketry to hold both the main unit and for the switch panel itself. So this is everything you get at MICTUNING. It's ready to go pretty much. We just need to install it. So let's get started. The line from inside the Bronco and this thinner wire here is what's going to go to basically the distribution block to tell it to turn on, so it's not sitting there draining your battery. So that is an important step, this accessory line. And then you've got your ground, which on the Bronco, the nice thing is you've got plenty of ground. There's one up here. You can go to the battery if you wanted to, but there's plenty of other grounds. And then he's already got the power run to it. Cool thing is on the MICTUNING, basically this distribution block top, is that they've got the cutouts to make it through the sides, the front. The only place is just not on the back where it clips in. So plenty of places to be able to run the wires in without having to figure out, oh, I can only go from the front, I can only go from the back. Nope, you can go from 3 different sides. So what we're gonna do is, over here on this side, you can swap these fuses around. So we did a 30, a 20, and a 10 right there at the top. And so that does switch 1, 2, and 3 now. So James will be able to go to 1 and be on high beams, switch to 2 and be on low beams, or just go to the 3rd switch and be able to just have them backlit. So we'll get this all wired up here on the fuse block from MICTUNING and show you what it looks like. And here is the switch panel. James said, you know what, let's go with red. And look, I've got the switch panel outside the Bronco. What's that all about? Boom, that's right. High beams, off. Guess what? Low beams, boom. And then backlight, ta-da! All from the switch panel. It's wireless, guys. This is so cool, and it's 12 switches. So James has the ability to, you can see that little red light up here. He can change it from just being, you know, on off to momentary to pulse. I mean, he's got options, and then that light will change from either red to blue to green, depending on what mode you decide to have it on. And this goes up to 320 feet, guys. And like I said, it's wireless, and you can even change the colors of this thing if you want. So you got different kinds of green, but like I said,
let's keep it blue.
Oh, we're gonna go blue. James said, oh, we're good. I'm cool with that. Let's go back through here.
Here.
Light blue,
dark blue.
There's a dark blue. But yeah, how cool is that? 328 feet, and I can do this, or I can turn them off, or you go low beam, or I can turn them off, or hey, I just want to put my backlights on. All wirelessly. Look at this, it's floating. How cool is that, guys? But this is a really cool system, guys. This is rechargeable. It sits in that cradle I showed you at the beginning on the unboxing. It charges itself up through that. It just has a USB connector to it in that cradle. So, and if I remember right, I think the battery life on this thing is like almost like 12 hours. So Really cool system. Check out Mic Tuning, guys, because if you're looking for something just totally different than what else is out there, wireless, come on, check it out.
Make it cool, MICTUNING.